Hey guys, it's Sarah back with Glam Finds, and I did a top 10 spring list a couple of days ago, and I kind of wanted to talk more about one specific fragrance from that list. It's one that you can't find discounted really. I think I found it online for $100, but I'm 90% sure you can get it in store for also $100. So without further ado, the one that I really enjoy is Yves Saint Laurent Y EDP. When I went to Macy's to buy Viktor and Rolf Spice Bomb Extreme, I believe they were out of it, so instead of telling me they were out of it, they were trying to sell me other ones, which normally wouldn't work, although that probably is a lie. It did work, so she had me smell this because the sales lady thought this was a very good fragrance. I smelled it and I was like, I like this. And why do I like this? This is a blue fragrance, so I'm not even going to go over all the notes. I'm just going to tell you why I think it's different. So it does have juniper berries and then most of the other things that blue fragrances have. But the difference between this one is, and I'm pretty sure this is what I'm smelling, is the sage in this. It makes it smell really nice and it's perfect for spring, which is ironic because I did purchase it in winter, but I think you can wear it in the cold or the heat, which makes this an awesome buy. And it has like, I feel like kind of, it's probably from the sage. It's got like an incense-y undertone, but it makes it smell really good without being too generic. Now, it's a blue fragrance, so it's gonna be a little generic. So if you aren't into that, you probably won't like this. But to my nose, this is a really good fragrance. And on top of that, you're gonna get a solid 8 to 10 hours of performance in terms of longevity and projection, like big projection. I think I got, it's not huge, it's not an EDT, it's an ADP, so you're not going to get huge projection, but you're going to get a solid like arm's length for at least 2 to 3 hours, and it's going to come in a little closer, but it's not going to be a skin scent for the next couple of hours, so people are going to smell you and people are going to enjoy it. So when I went to work wearing this, I went by the guard check, which means that there's like a part of my car and space between me and the guard, and he told me, he's like, wow, you smell really good. And for him to smell it, obviously it's projecting off my skin pretty well, right? So I really enjoy wearing this. I also really like that it's a dumb reach because there's really no occasion that this isn't appropriate for, so I don't really have to think about it. Because, you know, we all have those days where we don't know what fragrance to wear if you really like fragrances, and you have a ton of them to choose from, obviously. And sometimes it's just easy to just be like, you know what, forget it, I'm not even gonna do this today, and just pick this up. Again, huge compliment monster. People are going to smell it and enjoy it. It's a people-pleasing fragrance. It's not unique enough to where you're gonna have people that don't like it. So for me, this was a really easy buy. Yes, it was on the more expensive side of things when it comes to fragrances. Yes, you can get a lot of other fragrances for cheaper. For example, you can get Versace Dylan Blue. You can get a lot of blue fragrances. I mean, it's going to be around the same price point as Bleu de Chanel. Bleu de Chanel may even cost a little bit more. It might be in the same price point as Sauvage. I will tell you for the millionth time, I do not like Sauvage, so I don't care what the price is on that. I think this was a million times better. There's like a metallic note that's in Sauvage. Whatever it is, there's the same note in Coach Platinum EDT, or correction, EDP. Whatever note that is makes me unable to purchase or wear either one of those because I don't like it. I think it's just not appealing to my nose. This is a lot more people pleasing. I mean, you're not going to really find too many people that don't like sage. That's weird, right? It just smells really, really good, and I love that it just performs all day. I'm kind of one of those people that likes to have a decant of my fragrance in my bag, and I kind of love the fact that I don't have to do it when it comes to Y EDP. It's not an EDT, but I feel like it performs projection-wise. You're gonna get almost the projection that you get off of an EDT. Not quite, but pretty close, and you're gonna get the longevity that you normally get from an EDP. Because typically, in my experience, EDTs are going to give you a little bit more projection, EDPs are going to give you a little longevity. Best of both worlds in this particular fragrance, and it is awesome for spring. I don't know why, but I feel like that sage is just, that note blooms in this time of year. So I'm looking forward to wearing this more in the spring. What are you guys looking forward to wearing this spring? I know that I put out my list Anything that you guys think that I should smell and maybe give a shot this spring, I'm open to suggestions. Leave that in the comment section down below. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.